For today's video, we're going to be using one of the best heli late game strategy in Battles 2, which is going to be heli, village, ice, along with regular Gwendolyn. So yeah, if you guys remember this strategy, this used to be one of the decent best that you could easily summon the fan like a really big gigantic of the infinite fortified rushes, especially along with the late game counters here, along with these combinations in the game. So we're going to showcase it to see of how powerful is the best heli late game strategy really is though. Let's see what we got. Before we hop into it, if you guys enjoyed today's content, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because according to YouTube analytics, there's a lot of small amount percentage of you guys are watching or actually subscribed. So it'll be a world to me if you guys ever hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. Alright, here we go guys. So we're on the map Bloons Store Quarry, and we're going to be using regular Gwendolyn, heli, village, and ice. So we're going to be starting out with the heli pilot right about here, and this guy will be starting out with the Darn Gunner, which is going to be his first tower. Very interesting start this guy will be using though, which I know Darn Gunner start, it's always one of the best starting tower in all of Battles too. So yeah, we're going to see if we do go for round 1 Gwendolyn, because I know I don't want to somehow over eco a bit too much, because if I over eco that, we're not going to go for round 1 Gwendolyn, but we'll go for her like right about now. But yeah, always go for round 1 hero, so that way you can easily get the levelings very early in the game. For now on, we're going to see if we do try to pull this off here by going late game, because for today's video is we are going to showcase once again with using one of the best heli late game strategy, which is going to be heli, village, and ice, but along with Gwendolyn, because again, Gwendolyn only allows to get buffs from the Ice Monkey, which is kind of a bit interesting that they only get buffs from the Ice Monkey, which is actually really insanely good. And he's got ETN. Boo. I mean, I'm sorry I have to say boo, but people's been using ETN a lot in the game. So, I don't know why people decide to bring out ETN every time, but it is what it is, man. But we're going to send it with some Space Pinks on round 4, and then we're going to switch things up to round 5 with some Group Greens, which I know obviously sending with some type of eco, it's got to be the most important way, whatever, if you're ecoing with some heli, village, and ice, or tax strategies, like whatever that you want to somehow do is to keep on ecoing much a ton. Like, if you have the heli farms, for example, I think heli farms has got to be the best way, then go for the bear certificate of the bear combo in the game. So we're going to try to manage to pull this off here, which I know our goal is to try to somehow take it to round 30, all the way get to round 32 and much more. So what we're going to do is we'll have this on follow mouse. But yeah, follow mouse is way better than go for a pursuit, because pursuit, it's really bad to able to have the heli pilot automatically attack though. Like, that would be so bad if you have it on the pursuit. But let's just say if it pops the randomly of the ZMGs or BADs like this, because I know sometimes players always send me with some all-out fortified BADs like it much more with the strategy. Because sometimes pursuit, it's really bad though, because always people that I prefer doing is to go for follow touch or follow mouse, because follow mouse has got to be the best type of targeting, whatever, if you want to somehow move the heli pilot, whatever you want though. And it's got Spy Factory. Okay, so he's going for the Darling plus with the Spy Factory, which is actually a really interesting combo. And he's got the Wizard. So he's going Darling, Spy Factory, and Wizard, which is definitely not the best type of strategy in my opinion. But in the reality for late game, I'm not sure how exactly that this guy will somehow handle against any of the rushes. Let's just say if you want to summon the fan like a fortified ZMGs, fortified BFBs, etc., then people need to somehow do to defend it is to go for the Arcane Spike, go for the Spy Storm. Like, if you have the Plasma Accelerator like this, I think Plasma Accelerator will clean up everything along with these combinations in the game. So what we're going to try to somehow do is to go for the upgrade to the Psycho Cannon. And luckily, we do have the Rare Scanner early on, though, which obviously with the Rare Scanner, we can easily somehow have this up to a camo detection for the heli. If we have the bomb path like this, then we don't have the camo, then we'll have this upgrade to the Rare Scanner for the village just to help out against that. But for that, we're going to send it with some Space Rainbows, because I know, guys, I think Space Rainbows might be the best option so far still. We're going to see if we just send it with some Group Yellows, which is going to be the only way. Now, on top of that, we wanted to somehow defend like a really big storm out of the rushes. Like, let's just say if we do want to somehow defend like a Moa Rush, ZMGs, BFBs, etc., then we'll try to somehow do to defend it. It's to go for the Moa Shop, like go for another Razor Rose if you don't have enough money to go for the Apache Prime or Apache Starship. Then try to save it to go for the upgrade to the Moab Shop. Or maybe you should probably go for the Support Chinook, which obviously Support Chinook is literally by far one of the best ways you can easily somehow make you so much money, along with the heli farms in Battles too. So for that, we're gonna try to manage to try to go late game with it, since I know I said that multiple times in the last couple of minutes. So I really do apologize for the repeats every single time. But as for that, he's going for the Necromancer for the Wiz. He's got to the kind of a bit of the worst defense in my opinion, and I think he went for the top path instead of going for the middle path. Okay, send me with some purples. Oh wait, I was not ready for that. Hold up. Okay, I think we're fine. I was literally looking on his side, and I was not even paying attention on my side because I was literally about to die to the sets of purples. Luckily, we barely survived against that, but what we're gonna do is we're about to go for the upgrade to the support Chinook, which I believe the support Chinook, it's really expensive right now because it's 85,000 or 8,500, sorry. It's 8,500 to afford the support Chinook, which I believe they ended up nerfing the heli farms in the recent update. So yeah, I don't even know how exactly are we going to try to manage to pull this off here, because I know our goal is to go epic late game, trying to showcase of how good it is with along with the heli village and ice eco strategy it is though. Because again guys, whatever, if you're trying to somehow defend like a storm out of the infinite of the late game rushes like this, you want to somehow defend it with along with the heli spams. Go for the upgrade to the Apache Prime, Apache Starship, and don't forget Super Brittle helps out along with the Mohawk class damage and much more. So it's already round 20 with some mobs here, and let's see if this guy might send me with some fortified BFBs or regular mobs, who knows. I think we are going to beat Gucci Chat, because I know we have the good upgrade to the down draft to blow back those any of the Bloons types all the way. So what we're gonna do is we'll go for the heli farms like right now. Okay, there comes the camels, which is gonna be pretty scary. So are we going to be fine, chat? That is the question though. I think we are definitely going to be fine here, unless we don't die to that. We'll have this icicle just to be safe. Okay, looks like we are good. Nice. Okay, we'll activate this, and we'll go for the tech bot, so we could try to make sure that the tech bot will activate the support Chinook ability. And after that, we're going to go for the upgrade to the Monkeyopolis though, because I know Monkeyopolis will allow us to give like 20% per income, which obviously my eco isn't that as great of all, I know. But we finally got up to the good old Monkeyopolis chat. Now, we're about to go for it is to go for the heli farms like right about here. And I know for the next round, there's going to be some type of more rushes, or let's just say a DET rush on round 26, because I think the only way we have to somehow defend that DET rush is to go for the upgrade to the Apache Prime, or not the Apache Prime, but the Apache Starship for the heli farm, which obviously the Apache Starship might somehow clean up the DETs inside. So I don't even know if this will be pretty impossible to somehow defend or whatever. But we will find out and see if we do somehow go for the upgrade to the Apache Starship. So we'll go for that like right about now, chat. And we'll have this MIB like right about here, because without having MIB for the Apache Starship, we cannot somehow end up popping those DETs quicker if we don't have the good old MIB buff for the lead popping power. Let's just say like a DET lead popping power and much more. But we're gonna try to save it to go for the impel in the next couple of rounds or so, because I know we did get that up for the middle path, which obviously middle path has got to be better with along with the MIB combo. So we'll have this up like right about here. Another support Chinook, and yes, support Chinook did get nerfed in the recent update. And I know support Chinook, if you guys do not know, it's by far one of the best upgrade that you can easily someone make you so much money with along with this combo in the game. So I think we're gonna go for it is to go for a snowstorm. And yes, you can easily somehow fit so many of the helis on the water, which obviously with along with the snowstorm or the Arctic wind, you could place down some land towers on water, which is actually going to be pretty useful. So I want to make sure that we have to go for another one. Can I fit like one more here? Yes, I could. Okay, so I do not know if we have a better position spot, so I could try to. Yep, it's already around 30 with some BFB, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna keep activating everything, and I'm gonna try to somehow do is to go for the special operation, and I will disable it because I know sometimes the tech bot always automatically use the marine ability, because every time I buy the special operation, then basically it'll automatically use the ability for the marine, which I don't really like how it happens though. But I think with that, we're gonna try to somehow play safer, which I know we're like around at 6,000 per eco stray. And he's got up to a better straight of defense here with along with his combination. And he never went for the features for any wizards, darling, and spy factories, which is really odd though. We're gonna activate everything off we can. And looks like we're gonna have so much money from the heli farm, so that's a good sign. But we got up to the upgrade to the Apache Prime, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what we're gonna do is we're about to go for another of the Apache Dart ships. Because I know, guys, in the next couple of rounds, we're gonna try to somehow get rushed with some fortified DETs here. There we go with the Impel chat. Now, what we're about to do is we're gonna go for a couple more of the heli spans. Which I know, obviously, for the next couple of rounds, this guy needs to somehow do is to send me with some all-out fortified BT rushes. Along with this combination here, because I know, guys, we're about to get rushed with some infinite fortified BADs. I do have the low lives advantage like back-to-back earlier ago, but luckily by that, support nook will allow us to regeneralize. This guy needs to somehow send me with some all-out fortified BADs in the next couple of rounds, which I know is already round 35, guys. So whatever, if we are somehow prepared to go for the all-out rushes like this, then I think we are definitely going to be prepared to go for the big gigantic of the infinite rushes. So what we're gonna do is we'll have the upgrade to the absolute 0. Can I go for the Esbrittle, please? Okay, it's 34,000, but we might still afford it, like, maybe in a short amount of time. So, yep, it automatically used the ability from the tech bot. That's a good sign. But once this guy decides to rush me with some infinite fortified BEDs, well, I'm not sure how much this guy will be sending me, because I don't think this guy doesn't have enough money to go for, like, a gigantic of the fortified all-out rushes. Because I know, guys, he's probably gonna be somehow due is he might somehow send me with some, maybe with some only sets of 1, 2, or 3, like let's just say 5 fortified BADs or 4. I don't know if this will be pretty impossible to try to somehow get so many up to share defense up. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna sell all my heli farms, because I know we have so much money, because I know we have like around at almost 9,000 per eco. He needs to somehow counter me with some all out, because if not, he's gonna try to somehow refuse to rush me. Like, I'm not even kidding, I'm saying this, but he's probably gonna try to somehow refuse to rush me with along with a strategy, which obviously is gonna try to somehow like selling my content, but by not sending any of the rushes in the game. By the way, he's still equaling, which I don't even know this guy does not realize that he has the low lives advantage here. So I'm gonna try to somehow force this guy to send me one, is to send me like a big all-out rushes. So we're gonna spend come at me, because guys, he has 134 and we have 829 per lives, because this guy, he's definitely needs to somehow rush me with some all out. I don't know how you say your name, but Taz. I don't know how you say your name, but you have to send me a rush. Like, you're gonna lose the Sun and Death if you don't send me rushes. Like, I want to see some all out from you, bro. I want to see some all out to try to see if we can easily somehow showcase it for the content. I don't even know if this guy will all out at me though, but I don't really know, chat. But we'll have everything prepared though, and yup, it's already round 39, chat. This guy needs to somehow rush me. Come on, bro. You have to rush me. I'm not gonna send you a rush until you send me rushes. Bro, he's not even rushing me. Look, he has the low lives advantage. You're literally not going to win. He's still ecoing. Bro, can you please send me rushes? Oh my god, he's throwing the content. He's throwing the freaking content. I've been trying to somehow force this guy to send me a rush. He has low lives advantage here. I don't know what to say, man. Look, he's not defending. You're not defending, man. Bro, he's not even sending me rushes. You're not defending, man. Oh my god, this guy, he's not even rushing me. Oh, he sent me a rush right now. That's a late rush. What are you doing? Bro, he sent me like a late fortified BADs. Like, what is this? No, he's so dead. Like, look, we shredded that rush. See, that's how you defend it. And he's dead, though. Yeah, he's dead. Oh my god, chat. How is this guy in ZMG Super though? And he literally refuses to rush me. Like, I sent me only 1 set of fortified BEDs. It was a bit too late. Like, I don't know why that this guy decided to somehow eco on round 39. Like, he didn't realize he has a low lives advantage. Like, he's definitely knew he's gonna lose the Sun of Death. But yet, every time people completely selling my content on purpose, they could just somehow do is just not send rushes until round 40 starts. And then you'll straight up lose to the Sun of Death if you pop the AI ZMGs later. Like, that's so unbelievably dumb that people always purposely selling my content. Like, that's so stupid, bro. But we're gonna hop into a straight up to Sandbox, because this guy, I can't stand against him. I'll catch you guys when we get to the Sandbox. Alright, we're back in the Sandbox, and this time we're gonna send myself a infinite fortified BEDs, because in my last game, my opponent didn't send me any of the fortified rushes though. Like, he sent me like 1 fortified BEDs a bit too late, but we did somehow defend 1, but he didn't send me any much of the fortified. So we're gonna send myself a really big all-out rush, but I'm gonna send this round to round 39. And I want to see if we do somehow send like a big gigantic of the $1 million of the fortifies. So we're going to set this Bloon bot to a fortified BD. So let's start sending my own set to all out fortify all out for you guys. So let's see of how powerful is the best combination is going to be in battles too. So we're going to activate everything, use regular Gwendolyn's ability. And surely this should probably be enough to defend. I don't even know, chat. I'm gonna try to micro rebind some of my homeland. Also, I can't freaking place. Oh wait, I have no money. Shoot. I literally spent so much money by sending more rushes. Hold up. And I don't have enough money for the homeland. Oh my god, I literally wasted all my money. Crap. Tower boost. We're actually defending, right, chat? I think we might defend. Or it's not gonna be enough still. Oh, it's gonna be close, actually. Hold on. Alright, use that. Oh, we're very close, chat. I think we're so close to popping it. But we're actually defending. Wait. Oh, no, we defended. No way, chat. Oh, that was so freaking close in my end. I thought we were about to die to the sets of ZMGs, but the Heli plus with the homeland combination barely shreds everything, chat. 2 million pops on the Apache Prime. That is insane, chat. Almost 2 million pops for the Comanche Commander. What in the odds, man? Holy cow. But yo, the fact that we barely showcase it, it's literally one of the best late game strategy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. But that is the showcase of the Heli Eco strategy for you guys, which obviously, in my opinion, for this case, this is by far one of the insane best of all. Whatever, if you're trying to summon defend like a big nasty of the infinite rushes, use the level 10 ability. If you have level 20 up for Gwendolyn, this will make it even more powerful along with this combo. But for that, we will somehow take that for sure for today's content. Even my opponent last game didn't send me any of the rushes, which is so dumb. But we're gonna still keep that for the video for sure, which obviously players always decide to like somehow refuse to rush me completely selling my content. But it's fine to say at least because I know we got the Sandbox to test things out. So we will somehow take that for sure for today's content, alright? But I'm gonna wrap up for today's video. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, don't forget to subscribe. And make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. And peace everybody.